Hey, it's great, Nate. You're probably familiar with me if you play Minecraft a lot, but if you're not, hey. So, today's video is going to be about how to industrialize your Minecraft world. Now, it's a fairly easy process. However, it's time consuming. So if you're one of those people who takes a lot of time to do things and you don't like to waste time, well, it's not a waste of time, obviously, but if you're one of those people who wants things to go by wicked fast, this is not going to go by fast, alright? This is not the video for you if you want everything to go by fast, alright? Because it takes several months for this to happen if you really are dedicated. Let's see what else. And it can be kind of hard at times. So, anyways, this video today is about how to turn your Minecraft world into an industrial Minecraft world. Basically, turn it into a modern world, like modern, like with towns, cities, airports, highways, all that shit. So, anyways, the way you do this is 5 steps. All right. First step for industrializing your world is to find flat land. You always want to have flat land because this is the land that you're able to build on the easiest. Alright? You can use other forms of land too, but flat land is the most best for this, alright? Because when you find flat land, you're going to be able to build easier on it. You're going to be able to build bigger structures. You're going to be able to easily build roads on it, which is the backbone of what you're doing. Alright, so, but anyways, before you build roads, you have to first learn to build buildings. So, the way you do this is, you get supplies. If you're playing in creative, it's fairly simple. If you're in survival still, just go out and get the supplies you're going to need to build general buildings like houses, and build them, alright? Build the houses first, alright? Build them willy-nilly. Build them wherever the fuck you want, alright? It really doesn't matter, alright? As long as you can get easily between them, alright? Next thing you want to do after that is build roads between them just to connect them, and yeah. Then you want to move to other flat areas of flat land that you know of around your world and start building there. And do the same thing, alright? After you've done this a couple of times, go to step 2. Your second step is going to be to build roads connecting each community. All right, these are different from the roads connecting different structures in your within your communities, because these are the roads that especially if you're sorry about my especially if you're running a server, or if you're playing LAN or any of that stuff, these are the roads that people are going to use to get from community to community. And if you're playing in a survival fashion and you have people literally delivering items from town to town, city to city, from community to community, they're going to use these roads. Usually these roads, in my worlds at least, are no more than 2 blocks wide. I usually don't make them 1 block wide. I usually use 1 block for residential roads, and I use 2 blocks wide for major roads, highways sort of, but not so big that they're like super highways, just like regular highways. So that's what I do. Just kind of like build highways between your communities and your villages, and yeah. All right. Now, another thing that you want to do in between this, kind of a mini step, but build farms in your areas. Plains biomes are the best for this because there's not a lot of trees, so you don't have to go around logging. It's fairly simple. Just do that. Okay? And so you can build farms. It'll make it seem a little, if you're one for realism like I am, like it'll make your world seem more realistic that way, especially if a majority of your world is plains. It'll actually make it look modern. If there's just farm after farm of wheat farms and maybe even potato fields and and carrot fields and all that shit. So just do that. So anyways, building roads, building farms, it's all part of step 2. Alright? Step 3. For your third step, you're going to take some of your communities, don't take all of them, just for realism, but if you're not one for realism, you can take all of them. I don't really care, just my suggestion to y'all playing Minecraft out there and trying to do this is to take what was I gonna say? My suggestion would be to take a few of these communities and start building skyscrapers. You can build them out of any material, as long as you have windows placed regularly around the skyscraper. And the best materials for building them are stone and iron. You can also use the new stone types. You can also use diorite, andesite, and granite, which are now available in the newest snapshot of Minecraft. So you can use those two as a primary building material, but always remember to have adequate windowing, just to make it look better. It'll make your cities look nicer even from a distance. You know, I have some worlds with skyscrapers I can see from 50 miles away. You know what I'm talking about? Alright. So anyways, after you've done that, you're going to want to build superhighways. Yes, you heard me correctly. Superhighways. And the way you do this in Minecraft is, if you live in the United States, you're familiar with the interstate system, or if you live in the UK, you're familiar with the motorway system. Similar to that, you have two sides. It's a divided highway. Limited access, which means exits and interchanges connecting to your smaller roads. You want to have these because these, more than likely, after these are set up, if you're running a server, people are going to want to use this more. So use these more than the smaller roads. So they're going to want to use these exit points to get to the smaller roads. If you want, you can put tolls on them, because you can actually make a good sum of money within your Minecraft world if you're running a server and people are constantly using the bigger roads with higher speeds and with a more direct link to your communities than the smaller ones. So you can actually make a good sum of money doing that, alright? Just within your world, alright? So, another thing after that, your fourth step. After building superhighways, your fourth step is to build airports. Airports are usually the biggest part, surprisingly. While the superhighways are big, they don't cover as much land in a single given area as airports do. Some airports, usually I have my runways are at least 7 blocks wide. Usually anywhere from 5 to 7 blocks wide is great, especially if you're one for realism, as I was saying. Because personally I am, and so I usually have them 1 to 7 blocks wide, and usually anywhere from 50 to 100 blocks long. And that, if you're new to Minecraft, if you don't know what I'm talking about, that's big. All right, the airports viewed from above will probably be 2 times, maybe even 3 times the size of the city that the airport is serving. So yeah, obviously build your airports near your cities. It'll be easier to commute between your cities that way, especially if you use creative mode. You can fly between the different cities, and actually if you have different cities located a long way apart, like we're talking realistically speaking, hundreds if not thousands of miles apart, you can actually you can actually train your mind to remember the routes between from one airport to another. All right, I had a world once. It's since been deleted, and as upsetting as it is, I had worlds that were several miles apart, and we're talking hundreds if not thousands of miles apart, realistically. And I was able to find my way between the airports of all those cities because I knew my way around the world. I played that world to death almost all the time. So yeah, I ended up getting deleted accidentally. I was actually being kind of stupid. I was doing a PvP with my brother, and I made a backup to blow up. So I was blowing up that world trying to kill him, and then the backup got deleted. So I basically could not fix I could not fix my my world from the condition it was in, so that's why I deleted it. And so anyways, that's beside the point. So just remember, first step, find flat land. Second step, build. Third step, build roads connecting your communities. Fourth step, build superhighways and skyscrapers. And last step, build airports. I'm Nate Soul from Minecraft. You'll probably know me as Great Nate if you ever see me on servers. GR8N8, that is me. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope that this information helps you in your journeys. Happy crafting.